Hey, welcome to Carnivore Dad Bod. My name is Sean. Today's vlog is called Body Fat. You'll see the thumbnail picture. That is from 1 year ago at the end of my competition cut. My coach was Keto Savage, Robert Sykes. I'm 162 pounds in that picture, and like I said, it was taken 1 year ago. I did an in-body scan, and the guy that did the scan, it came out 3%, the first reading. He thought something was wrong with the machine. He shut it down. I don't know if he recalibrated or just shut it down, turned it back on. I got back on it, got the exact same printout, 3% body fat. So for the in-body scan, that picture was 3% body fat. It's not a perfect picture. I'm 55 years old in the picture. I'm 56 years old now, 1 year later. That's my body. That's a dad bod that does a cut after lifting weights consistently for 7 years. I'm going to do another in-body scan in a week or two. I'll let you know what those results are because I'm in a cut right now. I did this last week and I'll do it again for this video for anybody that's new. I started this cut. I did 3,000 calories consistently for a year on Carnivore. And I started the cut essentially the same way I've been eating for almost the better part of a year. It's 4 tablespoons of butter, 22 ounces of beef, 85-15, lunch, and then the same for dinner. That's week 1, 3,036 calories. I'm going into week 5. I just started today. Pretty effortless so far. My weight is 170 pounds as of this morning. It was 170 pounds last Sunday. So I don't know. My theory might not work, but I bet it will. Yeah, week 5. So 4 tablespoons of butter. I put that in my coffee in the morning. Then 17 ounces of beef for lunch and dinner. And that is 2436 for calories. So I am down 600 calories from my start. I feel really, really good. There's something called an anabolic rebound. When a bodybuilder is doing a cut for a show, or just somebody's doing a cut in general, not necessarily a bodybuilder, they go down to their lowest body fat and then they work their way back up. There's a window, an anabolic rebound, an anabolic window that is roughly, for me last year, it was for a month where I felt like I had superpowers. I felt like I was on some sort of drug. And my strength was through the roof. My testosterone levels were through the roof. And I believe that that is where I have a theory. I think I can stay in the anabolic window. And I believe I'm in it right now as we speak. I'm 170 pounds, exactly where I was last year on my way back up from my cut at 170 pounds, that I felt exactly the same way. Very strong, very fast, tremendous amount of energy. I just feel really, really good. I'm like a machine around the house. I go to the gym for 2 hours. I was on a chainsaw for 4 hours today in the backyard. It's just really amazing to feel this good. I just might think you might be able to stay in this anabolic rebound, or anabolic window, as I call it. I don't know. I'm going to find out. But I'm going to go out of the window and I'm going to go keep cutting 1 ounce per meal, 2 ounces per day over the course of a week. So, for instance, I'm not being very clear. 17 ounces of beef for lunch and dinner this week. Next week is 16, and so on and so forth, all the way to July 1st. Who's with me? Some of you guys are doing this. Please let me know how it's going. Is it working for you? I created this myself. Every bodybuilder has their own plan that they have perfected over the years of coaching and over the years of their own body. This is my plan, and I'm going to perfect it. And I think it's going to work, and I think it's going to be fairly easy. I think it's a fairly easy cut, staying with the same beef, staying with the same food, just subtracting an ounce per meal for the course of the week. Not each day, but over a week. As far as the carnivore people, the doctors, the people that are on the podcast, that have the YouTube channels, they know an awful lot about carnivore. They know a lot about the human body. They don't really know a lot about doing a cut in 10% body fat and staying below 10% body fat, or staying at 10% body fat. They just don't. They just know their own bodies and what they've experienced. A lot of people I've noticed on carnivore, they get to a certain point and they can't get lower because they're eating to satiety. In order to get lower, you have to reduce the amount of food that you're putting in your body, whether it's beef or otherwise. That's simply how it works. There's three, off the top of my head, there are three carnivore slash keto bodybuilders: Robert Sykes, Keto Savage, or Live Savage on YouTube, Superset Your Life, and then Rob Goodwin. Those are the three that I could think of off the top of my head that I wrote down for notes. They're great. They do the same thing. They have their own version, some higher protein, some higher fat. It's what works for them and what works for their clients. This plan that I have, I think, is great, and I think it's going to work. I don't know what my weight's going to be January 1st. I don't expect it to be all the way down to 162 pounds because I'm not going to increase my cardio more than 30 minutes a day. I'm sticking with an hour and 15 of weights. I've been doing 15 minutes of ab stuff because the lower part of my ab I'm trying to work on. So it's really an hour and a half of working out and then 30 minutes. So 2 hours a day I'm working out. Last thing I'm going to say. Okay, dopamine. We all know what dopamine is. This home that I'm in right now used to be my dopamine. The yard, we have gardens, we have all sorts of stuff going on. We have 2 acres. It's a beautiful place, and I've been working on this place for 25 years. That's how long we've been here. I used to get a lot of satisfaction with making it look good and people telling me how good it looked. That was my dopamine. So I was driven to work in this yard and on this house because I guess, to be honest with you, I guess I liked people saying that my house looked good. Somewhere along the line, I switched that dopamine to myself. Not my cars, not my children, not my home. To me. I switched it to me. And then the gym, it's not discipline. All these bodybuilders I listen to, they talk about discipline. You got to want it. You got to have your why. It's none of that. I don't know. Maybe it is for them. It's dopamine. What happens is you start transforming yourself. You start feeling really good. Your shoulders are back. You have a different aura about yourself. And people tell you. People are drawn to you. And then people notice it. And then you're driven. It's this drive that I have in the gym. I love being there. I love working at the gym. And do I have to work as long as I do? No, there's no way I do. I could get out of there in 45 minutes and get the same results I get for an hour and a half. I just like doing it. And I look at it the same way I liked when I was working on the house and doing all the stuff around the yard. Maybe it's just, I don't know. I get dopamine at the gym. I no longer get it in the yard. I don't want to do yard work anymore. I can't stand it. I'm just so tired of it. I do it because I have to do it, but I don't. It's not fun. The gym is fun. So I think for you guys, you dad bods or mom bods, you're struggling. See what your dopamine is and then see why you have that for that particular reason and then flip it. Make it you. Make it about improving yourself, improving your health, improving your family with your health, improving your body, improving your image. I think it works. I really do. And I also think that my cut that I invented is going to work as well. Please subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think. Hit the little bell button. I guess there's a bell button. I don't know about this bell. Hit the bell button. And yeah, I'll try to do one of these every Sunday night because this is the only time I have the energy to do it because I have so much energy during the day. I burn myself out. That's all I have. Thank you.